Okay, here we go. Garden tour number 2, 2021. I got my Protect Our Water because they're talking about mountaintop mining on the eastern slopes of the Canadian Rockies. And I don't want to see that happen, if at all possible. You'll notice it's in front of my rain barrel. Okay, here's the rose in bloom. This is a tea rose, yellow tea rose. Originally took a piece from a friend in Jasper, Sharon Cackett. And here it is, alive and well in Lethbridge. It's also alive and well in Calgary and Rockyford, as far as I know anyway. And there's Kathleen's piece taking off like a shot. But I love this bush. It's very drought tolerant. It's beautiful. Smells nice. Let's go here. There you go. Isn't that lovely? There's the Wayfarer tree hanging in there. Lilac. Little front garden. You can see over in between the two properties there, I've got some irises that are just going to explode any day now. I have some annuals to come and put in here for a little more color, and unfortunately, it's really bizarre, I didn't know this. The flax blooms during the day, and then the flowers all close up at night. And then it either gets new flowers or the flowers reopen the next day, not sure which. But anyway, the flax is doing well, and my ground covers are definitely taking over and doing well. And I have these yellow iris. They were here when I moved in. They're lovely. Really like those. You can see I've got my Asiatic lilies coming up. Sorry, not the best pathway through here, but you know, I'm nothing if not rustic. Okay, so let's step out of the shade and yeehaw! Irises and daylilies, orange daylilies, and lily of the valley. Now I'm going to go through this gate and probably get blasted by the sun. So front yard is morning sun. Backyard is afternoon sun. Oh yes, and mochi. Yep, that's what she says. So, hosta's coming back. The periwinkle. It's looking a lot better this week than it did last week. Tansy. A little bit of Solomon's seal. And I have this volunteer here this year, and I don't even know what it is. Moonflowers. More rain barrel. Okay, a bit messy out here because I've been working. Also, because I'm not the only one living here this year. So chives, I definitely have a chive garden going on. And then there's a daylily in there, Stella d'Oro. I think I might have to move that out of there because I want more herbs by the back door. And that's the logical place for them. But I might not do that till the fall. I find moving things in the fall is usually better. So, a whole bunch of garlic came back this year. Which is interesting because I thought I picked it. Clearly I missed some. Okay, I haven't done anything here just yet. My back has gone on me, and so I'm working real slow this year. But c'est la vie, right? Strawberry patch. Strawberry patch took a hit from that one. she was very hard on the strawberries this winter. Lovage still taking over, as it will. Another lilac. This side of the pathway's got strawberries all over the place now too. Oops, sorry, finger. And trees, like, so we didn't have hardly any snow this winter, and lots of wind. And so the tree from across the alley has planted itself. That's what all those green things are there around the paper bag. It's all tree seeds from across the alley. These lilies are doing very nicely. More ground cover, more strawberries. Cherry tree. Got itty bitty cherries on it. I can see that because I'm being blinded by the sun. And then again, the high bush cranberry is in bloom. It's not really producing berries, so not really sure what to do about that. Guess I'll have to Google it. Sunflowers, of course, everywhere. And I'm starting to select which ones I'm going to keep, like, oh, that's better. Step out of the sun. That guy right there, he gets to stay. There's another one over here somewhere. This is where the tomatoes have ended up this year. And over by the big rock there is the basil, or some basil. I've got more basil. I'm going to try it somewhere else as well. Raspberries, of course. I don't know about cutting all the dead stuff off. I've tried that a couple of times, and my raspberry patch is not doing as well as it once did, so I've done something wrong. Anyway, high bush cranberry recovering from an infection that I cleaned up in it last year, and then a couple of perennial geraniums. More garlic. So I found garlic growing out of the gravel over there. And so this is what I did today. Pansy, tomato. This is an heirloom chocolate tomato, so I'm looking forward to that. And then peppers. I've got 8 pepper plants in here. I left 2 sunflowers. Of course, this daylily, which I may divide before the fall. And then the plum tree. And so I was really worried about the plum tree because these are all Luke's plants in pots. I managed to do this little area yesterday. That's catnip. Gonna have a cat, gotta have catnip. More sunflowers. The ginormous hollyhock that's always there. And then look at those trees, eh? I mean, I don't understand why we have no forests when they plant themselves so easily. Anyway, just more sunflowers in there too. Here's the things I haven't planted yet, which is challenging because this week we're going to get some 30-degree temperatures. What are you doing, Mochi? Ah, don't step on the pansies. Where are you going? Okay. I think she sees the dog next door. Horseradish. Rhubarb. Pansy. Oh, cucumber. Looking very sad. That one I'm guessing is dead. So I'm going to have to replace that. This is me not having properly cleaned up today. So let me just get that. Oh. What do you got, Trouble? I think he's got a mouse. Because he does that. Anyway, the plum tree. So it flowered. Dropped its flowers, and I was looking forward to how many bazillion plums we were going to have this year. And then we got frost. Not just frost. But you can see Can you see? Right there. Right there. That's a plum. So we are going to get plums again this year. So happy to see that. What are you doing over there, Trouble? Oh, he's walking around with a mouse in his mouth. Nice. Anyway, so that's how it's looking at the moment. Some things are coming along and some things not yet. But like I said, it's slow going this season. I'm doing physiotherapy for my back and hoping that it gets better.